We have two accounts actually going. One with a $100 account and the other one started with a $20 account. And that one there, we're just going to go through and let me make sure I have this right. Okay, yeah. We're just going to go through and see what actual trades we're taking here. So here, this was a mistake. It will be adjusted, but we have a trade on the Australian Swiss. Never meant to take this. We are risking 0.01 per 100 in the account. We have all of our setups, stop loss, take profits in, and this is an automatic EA. So this is just going to be taking trades for the quarter, and we'll see how the results are at the end of the quarter. There is one setup. You can see it's rejecting off of this support. Next, we go over into, let's make this chronological, Euro Swiss long, and this is a 44 pip stop loss. So we're looking to take it up to the next high. Euro Swiss, we just looked at that. And then we have Pound Swiss. Same thing, bullish approach, bullish candle rejecting the support. That's why we end up taking this trade. Stop loss on the other side of the zone. I believe this is a little messed up as well. Max stop loss is 20. That's what it should be. But in this case, it's actually just right there around the 30 mark. But yeah, we have GN, risk 1 to gain 2. And so we're just holding this. And on the other account, which I can bring up here as well. No, I don't have it. I just have the markings here. Let me just pull it up. So we're in a trade on GA and we're looking to take this up risk 1 to gain 3. So this account is a smaller account, the $10 account. We're looking to just take risk 1 to gain 3s on these. And the other one is risk 1 to gain 2. So we're in this and we're progressing pretty well so far. We are monitoring the structure, seeing that we're coming up into these extreme zones. We just don't want to see a turnaround there. If there is, then we just exit our position. But it's risk 1 to gain 3, risking 21 pips. Stop, take profit, 63. That's basically how we have this set up and how we're going through with the actual account. I'll show you actually the small account here. So the $20 account, you can see over there, we have a few positions in and we're looking to just take it up to our take profit, and that's set as well. That being said, we're going to tune in with this later, check in the morning, see how that does. Is there anything to adjust, all that type of stuff. But yeah, we will catch back up with this in a bit. You can see how we're doing for now. This one, I'll show you how I do it because this is explained in the actual first degree, and this is explained on YouTube. But this certain EA, I'll go through and I'm just going to actually remove it because it's not even supposed to be on this chart. I'm only trading the euros and the pounds for this quarter, and we're going to see how this one performs. It's been a few months since I used the EA, but we'll go through the details as we actually go through and take the trade. That being said, see you in the morning. Here we are at the start of a new quarter. Tomorrow, a few hours from now, 5 hours or so, it's going to be a whole new quarter. July is starting. Half the year is done. So we're actually going through, you can see, I'm going to explain very briefly what's actually happening on the screen here, but we're going to go through this quarter, take some trades on the euros and pound pairs, see how it does. We have the TPA support and resistance EA going here, and we're doing risk 1 to gain 3. We have another account, which is much smaller than this one here, but that one I'll go through and explain because we're in a trade on that one as well. This here currently. And I want to go through, show you very quickly. I did go through and cancel this, but this one we're not actually trying to trade. This was an accidental trade, but still valid trade nonetheless. Just don't want to trade this pair. But we have risk 1 to gain 2 set up for all of the entries that are actually taken. And we're looking to just go in the direction of the previous week. This one should actually be a bullish week, no? What do we have it set to here? Short positions only. This is a bullish week last week, so we went from there to there. So we should be looking for bulls on this one as well. I am going to take this. Stop loss 33, target 66. So we'll do that just like that. This one would have been taken, didn't take because we were set to short positions only. So there's little adjustments I will make along the way, but it's just a test. We'll see how we do. We'll adjust, we'll optimize, and we'll do a little better. But we have all these other setups. We had a bullish week last week and the previous week before. So we're looking to capitalize on that and continue to move up to the upside, risking 1 to gain 2 on our positions. And also the risk is 0.01 for every 100 in the account. Now, I will show you actually the small account that we have. It is a account for 20 USD, and we are currently in this trade. Go back. Currently in this trade, and we're up about almost 1R. And so we're looking to just take that up to that TP, risk 1 to gain 3 on this account that I'm taking. The positions are sort of similar, same trend direction, though they will be placed for a different reason. We'll go into the detail as we go up throughout the week. But other than that, we will follow up with these positions. I'll be taking screenshots. You'll be seeing all that there is, all that I get to record. And this is the start of the week. This is Sunday night. Market just opened. The start of the quarter is basically now. This is early birds get the worm. That being said, I will see you in the morning. We'll see how this trade actually goes. So you're going to see the trade that we actually got into. I believe one of our trades did close. The trade that we were running on GA last night did close, and we're about to enter some more trades right now, I believe, with this actually new hour coming. If my Wi-Fi want to stop being so crap, what's happening right now? So X this, we were on GA. This trade came up to the T, stopped us out, so we won 3R there. That account I can show you is now up quite a bit. So this is the trade. We closed out on 1 win. Show you right here. So 1 win just closed not too long ago, and that one resulted in about a 5.8% gain. And we're in these other trades as well. We have to set the target for 2 of them. And we're going to actually go through. You're going to see it take live more trades here. If I can show you actually. So the other account, we're sitting at $63. So we went from 20 to 63. And we're going to keep going with this. We just need to see what other opportunities. And we'll be determining that in the next 1 minute. Let's just set up the Euro Australian target. So we were risking 40 pips, so 40, 80 pip target. Put that there. And our next one, odd Canadian. We're not supposed to be in this trade either. Odd Canadian is not what I'm trying to do. And this one is 30 pips. So we're going to target 60 pip target, something like 60 pips. Okay, there we go. We did not just jump into more trades because I guess there's just no opportunity that had set up. We're going to stay in this. This one is still pushing up. This one, if we can result in a bullish candle next session, so at 1 p.m. because 9 a.m. now, we can result in another bullish setup. We can actually take this trade. But as you can see, we're up 33% right now on this account, and it's only our first day in. We have some other positions that we might be closing on soon. Here we have Australian, which we're progressing on. Pound CAD, which we are progressing on. 46 pips, 45 pips. And so we've won 1 trade for 2R. This trade is almost there, so another 2R about to be closed on. Euro Swiss. Here we have another 2R that will be closing on soon. So all these trades are looking pretty nice. I'm just going to be looking for another short-term trade to actually hop into for the high-risk account. And we'll actually see what we'll be able to take. I believe there was one that was looking a bit interesting. Let me see if I can just spot it. I believe it was this one. We can get a bullish indication. So yeah, we're going to hop in on this trade. 30-minute time frame. 127 pulled not too long ago. I'm going to take this. So there we hopped into 1 position right about this. And for this case, we're probably just going to target 1 for 2. Just because I am a tiny bit late on this actual trade. Should have hopped into the trade more down here at the 127 level. It is still valid, so we're just going to take about 20 pips off on this. 20 pips is going to clear maybe about $30. I took a 0.15 on this. So with $60, I should be doing 0.006. I can do 3 of them. And so because I can do 3, I mentally did just the amount of 2, which would have been 0.12. So yeah, we're going to look to take this up north. I don't know what we're doing right now, but I think I'm getting a lot of notifications on my phone. Looks like we just hopped in with 1 trade. I'm not sure why we did it so late, or it doesn't say that we did it late. I'm just wondering why were we not aware of this at the start of the hour. But here we are. Let's just go in and set up our target. Make sure all that is set nicely. So we have a sell position. Is this to be a sell position? We had a bullish week last week, or no? We started here and then there. It is a slightly bullish week. I'm not sure why I have this set to bearish. I mean, we do have the resistance drawn in, so by all means, if we do hit our stop loss, we'll reanalyze the pair. We have a 20 pip stop loss here, so we're going to go for a 40 pip target, just about right there. That's risk 1 to gain 2. And yeah, we're up 32% at the moment. We're going to wait to see how it actually adds up and how we might be able to adjust and things like that. Yeah, we will tune in next 4 hours or so, or when this trade looks like it's nearing completion, and we will have an update. Okay, what do we have going on here? So we're taking our next position here for our longs, given that we are in an extreme area right now. Something along the lines of this is where we hopped into the market. Stop loss we'll put at the low of this candle, so about 11 pips. And our target is going to be, let me see what target we have. 1007. Yeah, 107. So this right here. So we're going to do risk 1 for 2.86 right there. And we just had that opening candle extreme push. So at 10 o'clock that pushed down that 10 pips space, and we're looking to have that come up here by at least the end of the day. And we are in some other positions. You can see we're doing pretty well. We're going to close out on some of these hopefully by the end of the day as well. But this is the way we're going to stand on this, and we'll stay updated. This is about our second or third bunch of trades for the high risk account. We're going to target 31.7 pips. That being said, we'll tune in this in a bit, see how it doesn't know what you. Oops. Okay, so here we are at the end of the day. We have 1 hour for the end of the day, 1 hour and 4 minutes. We are in this tight little range from this trade that we took on Euro Pound on the high risk account. So when's our entry over here? We're only up about, I don't know, a few pips from the entry right here, but overall we're still moving up about 12, a bit more than that, but I can actually log into that account. So the other account that we have going is floating up 33%, and we're closed for 1.5% so far. 1 win, 2 losses. Something to take note of there. There is a lesson there. You should be able to manage the risk rewards like that. Apart from that, let me grab the mic, maybe be a little clearer. Apart from that, I'm going to try to get into this account. This is the 404. Let's see if I have it here. What happened? Looks like it doesn't want to work. So I'm just going to go back to doing it the manual. Okay, yeah, so this account's going to stay like this, and I'm just going to close these manually. Looks like we're actually pushing up right now. Okay, good. We have 2 minutes left for the hour. We'll let it sit just a little, and we're up, not sure the percentage, but we're $20 from the last balance. I'll show you on the screen now, actually. As this euro's pushing the euro pound, the euro CAD is pushing as well, nearing that TP. Maybe we'll get there before the end of the day, but here we are just on this. Too bad I can't log in for some reason. You can try again. Password should be the same. We're pushing. Is at 10:07. I don't think we can log into this account either. Let's try to close this and reopen it. Okay, that account isn't liked. Let's go to this, because this one's working for sure. Boom. Turn the EA back on. About 300 pips. This one I am looking to close. I should just close it right now. How many pips are we up? 15 pips. Not bad. And we're still pushing, to be honest. But I'm just going to look to close out of this trade just now. 5 minutes still bullish. There's no need to close on a bullish push like this if I'm holding bullish, you know? So if we see any of it calm down, that's why I had it marked up in this range, because if it fell below, I was going to close and just call it a day. We have an hour left. We definitely have to leave by 4:50. But we can look at the other account here. This one's going to move a little slower, take a little more time, but we're only trading these euros and the euro and pound pairs. Keeps timing out there. And one thing to take note of though, we're really close to the previous day high. We're 6 pips from it. Sorry, from today's high. So any bearish candle we get, we're out of this, and we'll call it that. I think it's well enough. That $20 is about, I want to say, a third. 33%. Okay, and that is the end of this trade. So I exited right there. Let me see if I can move this over to show that that's an exit. So came out with 14 pips, risk 1 for 1.2, not bad. And the other ones we're gonna let play out. We're gonna see what happens to them. We're still pushing on these ones, and we're almost near the TP. So once we lock in that TP, we basically have more to lose without touching the original balance. Once we double, triple the current balance, then we can actually go through, make a withdrawal of the original balance, call the whole account break even. But yeah, this one is exited, done. And we'll wait on this. We have all week, all month, all quarter. What is going on, guys? We just hopped into a trade here on the pound Swiss. Just looking to make our way up to the top up here. We already have a trade, low risk account, just like this. If we go over to pound Canadian, so we just have a little bit more to go to get all the way up there. We are very near the take profit. So looks like we do have some indication we can rise that 25 pips. So we're going to look to capitalize on that right around here. Our real stop loss area is just right at this wick low. We did come back into this area here. Make that a little bit thinner. Make that black. We can even go down to the 5 minutes to see it a little clearer. But we had a support building up there in the market, which was broken below, popped back above. So now we're going to look to take that up to the actual top here. And I believe our TP here is at 93.5. Sorry, we're looking at the wrong pair. Our target here is 114.53. So we can really target that same amount. We'll target 32 pips. And yeah, we will wait this one out. We'll see how it does. We have risk 1 to gain 5.2 on this. Pretty good setup right at the entry there. And we actually have that same thing there. So support building up in the market, crash below, pulling the liquidity in the area, right? And we have the same thing that happened again to connect into this area. So we're looking to have this make a new high into our resistance area. And even if we use the fib from high to low, we can see that this is an area of interest that we can come into. So both the low risk account over here and the higher risk account, which I'll show you bits of, that is for this trade here. So that being said, we'll just let this be and we'll come back in a bit and we'll see how it goes. What is going on, guys? Welcome back. So today is the end of Tuesday, the end of the second day we're in the market, and we're actually up about 25% right now. So I think I'm going to close all of my positions and just reset them up going into the next day. Won't take any trades for 5 o'clock, the new start of the hour on the 4-hour candle close, but I'm going to wait till the 9 o'clock candle 4 hours later. So this, we have 25% floating, and we have some positions that do look really good, like they should continue to the take profit area. This one here was really close, really close to our target area, but what is the spread we have here? Because when the new day opens, we're gonna have a large spread. We're about 18 pips, so we may just hit that area. I will just about all of them. 25% is good for the 2 days in the week. So even this one, GJ, looks like a really good trade. I may just leave this one in to see if we can go up to that target area. But a bunch of the other ones, we're going to go through them here. Odd CAD, we're nearing our stop loss on this. Odd Swiss, pretty good. I think I can leave Odd Swiss in. This one, let's actually see. So USD, okay, we have no positions. Euro Swiss still looks like a really good one. This we can close for a small gain. Close this. So we're leaving this. We can still take off. For this one, we may be able to hold, but I'm not sure how deep down into support we're going to come. This one's still valid. I'll still keep it. This one, we're in drawdown. We still have this area of support that we can land on. I will leave this one. We are in buy territory, 33 pips. I'm going to close you and secure this. So with a stop loss, 37 pips, we're about risk 1, almost risk 1 for 1 on this gain here. And I'm just going to close it out because the new day is going to come. The spread's going to increase about maybe 20 pips max. And then this is going to be down to 13 pips profit. We run the risk of it coming back down to our stop loss. I don't want to run that risk. 25% is good for what we actually have now. So we're just looking to close up some of these positions. Here we have a buy position that is in for the win. Let me see how much pips we have. About 37 on that. We're so close to the target area. Maybe about 5 pips, 6 pips. But yes, this GJ still looks good and strong as well. May get up to that target area maybe tomorrow. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through and actually close everything we have, because these are well off into good profit. We covered more than risk 1 to gain 1, and we're targeting risk 1 to gain 2. We're bullish on this target area right around there. Yeah, the new day is going to come. That 13 pips is going to get pushed down to maybe -7, something around there. And so to avoid this one, we're up quite a bit. This one we can hold out to our target area. We're up 116 pips. Let's go break even, cover 15 pips. Now this one here, I will just close the both of them. If anything, I'll look to take a re-entry back to the upside. So I'll just leave that like that. This one I'll leave to still go long. This one we can still honestly keep pushing. Let's see if we have any roadblocks. We're up into an area of support right here. Realistically, this one has moved 47 pips, pretty good from our entry. 25 pips, odd Swiss. Thing is, we shouldn't even be in this odd Swiss position. And this, what other one were we in? I think odd CAD. We're not even supposed to be in these positions, so I realistically should just close them. Odd Swiss, 3.9%. Why not? If anything, we'll look for another opportunity. Okay. And so we have Euro CAD, right, which will give some time, some room, let it do its thing. We were so close. We should have been covering. One of our positions did close that we were trailing, but this one wasn't trailed, and we came back to our original entry area. Could close. Don't necessarily need to close, but that would be Euro Swiss, one of our leading winners, and then GJ, also one of our leading winners. I'll give these time to go through to their target, to be honest. We're sitting on 13% of profit, so even if we did come through and lose these, we could lose what? Maybe 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 8, 12, 16. Somewhere around break even if we do lose these 4 positions, but still we could not lose. This one could be a loss. GJ can't be a loss. So yeah, we're going to leave this like this, and we will tune back in a bit. We are up 13.85% total for this, and then we're floating up about 11%. So we'll come back in a bit, in a day, in the morning, in the night, sometime when we're hopping back into some more trades. I am going to turn this EA off, and I'm going to have it reset over the hours until 9 o'clock. You can see it's 4. In 30 minutes, the new day is going to start. And so I want to have this not take any trades for the new day. And then for the 9 o'clock hour, we'll go through and take some trades. So I'm going to actually go and close this. And there we go. We'll tune back in a bit. Okay, guys, what is up? We are at the start of Wednesday morning, and we came through win on this trade. We kept going up a little. Now, let's see what else. So we actually have this small account up to 308. And so we're going to do another withdrawal for the $8 and just keep it at 300. Not sure if we'll see another opportunity that we can actually take on this. Maybe able to take something short along these ways. But the other account, the small high risk account, so we're pushing 150, 148 right now. We closed out for 130 so far. There we go. So you can see our withdrawals for $26, deposit 126. I think that's a little wrong. Our deposit, this is not showing from the start of the week, but it should show from the start of the week. We are up about 30% and floating up 48% right now. For the week, it was yesterday that I closed the majority of the positions just to seal some things off, and we're stayed up about 24%. Now, this one made a full return. We originally entered over here, came back down towards its support, and back towards its entry. Let's just have everything neatly put here. So Euro odd, we need our target placed here, so we're going to target 40 pips. We're just going for 2. Here we had this one set up. We came in for a re-entry, looking to bring that one back up to the top, so that's good. This one's still progressing. Short position, looks like we can make it down to our target. Our stop loss here is 20 pips, so we're going to target 40. See, 40 pips is kind of iffy target because we're breaking through all these support areas, but still we're going to target just like this. We have that one set up, so that one came back towards our profit area. Here we're probably at 1 hour right now. 20 pips of risk. We're up 22 pips, and our target is going to be placed at 40 pips. 41. Yeah, 41. Okay, yeah. So we're about halfway there for this position. And then when we actually do make it and close out, we're going to have additional 3.8%, which would have been from the original balance. So we're doing pretty good for our profits this week. And we have this trade that we entered a while ago, 5%-ish gain around there when we close for that. Pound Swiss, 6% gain when we close out for that. We just have one more Euro USD, which we're up 17 pips right now. Stop loss 20 pips. Let's put that to 40. So there, we will be targeting about 40 pips, 5.4% on that. So when we do come through, maybe around the end of the day, we'll actually have some profitable trades to close out for this. And then today's Wednesday. I'm going to see if we have any other high risk opportunities. None of these are really screaming get in. Maybe if I were to get in this pound Swiss or pound Canadian, there's probably some other opportunities on euro pound. But that being said, guys, you see that the balance is growing from the lower account. We are up 30%, floating up 47%. And then the smaller account that we started with 20 US dollars is about 308 now. So we're going to do that little withdrawal and continue on with this process, see what trade opportunities we can. Traders, what is going on? We are just approaching the end of the day right now. We have about an hour and 40 minutes left for the end of the day. And we're floating up about 70 pips, 80 pips-ish right now. And we're floating up 40% for the week. An additional about 6-ish, 5-ish% from where we are now. And I'm just looking at the actual pairs that we're involved in. And it looks like as the new day comes in, we may just have a spread increase where we go and take this stop loss, resulting in a loss, right? Which can be avoided right now. It still will be just a smaller loss than what it would be at the 5 o'clock spread increase. This one is most likely still, this one is valid, but most likely will not extend all the way down there and hit the stop loss. But I'll just close this anyways because it is break even right now. And, if we are going to come back into this trade, let's just get another opportunity. This one here, we're up a small amount. You can see we came down to our initial support area. We did reject it by not a big deal, but just a very indecision or halfway candle there. And so we can close that for a very small gain. This one here, we came back near its break even, rejected that as resistance, and came back down to our support. That being said, let's see if we have any other trades. So this one here, we're down 6.5 pips. I will just close this and take the amount of loss. This is a sell, so it does look likely that we will continue through, but I'll just let the new day come in and take action where we have setups. We're so close to our target, didn't come all the way down. I would just close that as well. This one close to our target, still likely to still go there, but we can just close this where we are now. This one is going to cause a re-entry at the start of the hour. And this one we could have held earlier in the week, but we didn't. We closed for a smaller gain. And that's what I'm going to just end up doing right now for all these positions. So let's just close these off. Getting the notifications up here on my phone. And that there, we're not floating. We have 40% for the week. I'm going to end up hooking this up to my FX book. That way we can see the actual stats. And we'll just take some other opportunities wherever they set up. The EA is still good and going. And let's just verify what this week is. Short week. So any bearish activity that we encounter, we can actually go short on it. I believe this is a bullish week. We can still leave it like that. Still act as support and resistance. This one will cause an entry. This one here, we were looking for longs and we did have a test of this level. So I'll just do it like this in case we pop above. We can take a trade going up. And I would do that as well. We can take a trade going up if we get to reject there. And we'll keep that like that. So we made 40% and today is the end of Wednesday, so day 3. So we have 2 more days to go and we'll just see what trades are taken, how we manage them, all those type of stuff. Really quick glimpse. We have these as our trades. Let's see if I can actually save detailed report. Gross profit, 70. Gross loss, 36. Net profit, 40. 35 trades. Averaging 11 a day. Maximum drawdown, 10.4%. Took bunch of log decisions. Our win rate, 51%. 18 wins, 17 loss, 4 consecutive wins. There you go. And we will come back with some other trades later on in the week. maybe around 9 o'clock, we'll start to get active on some trades. So that's going to be in about 6 hours. We'll catch up then. Alexa, stop music. What is going on, gang? Let me just bring the mic a little closer in here. Let me set up the screen a little better. We are on day 4. This is just about almost 11 a.m. Our accounts are still going good. I'm just going to show you them really quickly. We are in this trade on the higher risk account and we are almost near a TP. We are risk 1 for 7.1. We're risk of 7 pips, so close to our stop loss there, and we're coming up to our TP on 45 pips. We're about halfway there, so we're looking out for that closure before 1 o'clock, so next 3 hours or so. But we definitely have to get out by 4 p.m. The market's going to close, and then we don't want to deal with the spread. Going back to the other accounts, so we're floating up negative 4% right now, or just under 4%, about 40 pips. And we are profitable 100, or we are currently up 38% on this actual account, and we are down just a bit. But we came through. If we can just see the actual stats here. So I believe we have about a risk 1 to gain 2 ratio on all of our trades, but we've been coming through with our wins so far. The ratio has been working out. But apart from that, tomorrow or later tonight, I will have it set up on the MyFX book. That way we can stay up to date with the actual stats. That way we know we know what is actually taking place. But yeah, this is the high risk account. We've made a few withdrawals from it just to make sure our original deposit is removed, that type of stuff. But we're still looking to take this out for the day. If this is a profitable day, we can hit that TP. We will be taking out a small profit as well, just about the same deposit amount, which will be our 3rd amount for the week. Took one out yesterday, took one out Tuesday, and we're looking to take one out today. And we'll follow up at the end of the week, see how much this account actually grows from where we started at $20 US. That being said, we'll tune in back in a bit. What's going on, gang? So I'm going to actually close this trade. It's 12:30 and I'm just thinking I'm going to have to exit the market anyways. So I'm just going to focus on taking my exit now and calling that the end of the trade. I just see that we're rejecting this resistance area. Don't want to be a part of this, and so let's get out, call this trade for what it is currently. Made it more than 50% of the way, maybe 60% of the way, and we're closing it. We're actually going to hold until we came back down to this support area. So I'm just going to hold and see how we deal with this resistance area once again. What is going on? We are back. We have a little bit of time, about 2.5 hours before the end of the day. This position, not exactly sure if it's going to turn back to the upside or just stay around this level. So I am going to just exit now, take this small bit as we are. Yeah, because price is taking a bit too long. I do want it to go up, but we're in this whole consolidation range, and because we're not having clear movement, we're going to wait that 30 seconds and call it done. Fuck the 30 seconds, we're just going to do it now. Okay, there, I took a small loss for the day of about $11, $12. Show you a screenshot. Small loss for the day. Probably could have held it out, but we're not going to do that. There was another opportunity on Pound CAD, I believe. Euro CAD looks good. Yeah, Euro Pound I wouldn't get in right now. Honestly, I'm pleased because the trade came back to a minimal area. It's not like this, which was a $30 loss. This down here, which was -70, would have been more, probably like -80, because I added more positions on. But we did decent, and we have one down day. Tomorrow we'll be back at it, Friday, and seeing how we can gain some profits. Yeah. See you back tonight. Okay, gang, welcome back. Tonight, we're just going to go over and review some of the things from last week. I'm actually going to first go through and actually update my charts. So the setup that I actually have for the support and resistance, I'm going to update those, make sure our positions should be taken correctly. I'm in some trades which I actually want to exit. I just need to do that as soon as the market opens. Or I probably might wait the first hour. I normally take some action after the spreads have decreased, and that's normally after the first hour. So I'm also going to go through the other account, and a lot of the trades were spot on. I can pull it up right now, actually. If we look at it like this, over these first 4 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we have an increase like this, and it's from this, we withdraw 46, and we started with 19, balance 330, profit 335 in total from the account, and you can see how much we placed, how many trades we took. 93% accuracy on this, pretty good. So I want to go through and actually review a lot of these trades and break down why did we win these, how can we increase, do better next time, you know, and really analyze the trade that we went wrong on, and, you know, try to stay out of those opportunities. But yeah, over the 4 days we took 58 trades, we made 1,200 pips. But yeah, so we're gonna go through and analyze these trades. Why did we actually take them? I have a bunch of pictures in Telegram and on my phone, which I'm going to incorporate in this. I don't know if I'm actually going to go through that whole thing. It probably might take a while, but to actually be able to show you, it'll be easier if I just look at my phone and go through it like that.